What if the Black Dahlia killer was never caught for a reason? A brutal murder and dismemberment shocked Los Angeles, leaving behind a case with more questions than answers. It was January 1947, a city brimming with dreams and ambition that became the stage for a nightmare. The grisly discovery of Elizabeth Short's body, brutally mutilated and bisected, sent a wave of terror through Hollywood and across the nation, forever etching her name into the annals of unsolved true crime. This wasn't just a murder, it was a performance, a macabre spectacle that the killers seemed to orchestrate with chilling precision, leaving behind a trail of breadcrumbs that would only lead to more confusion and fear. Elizabeth Short, known for her striking looks and captivating presence, was a young woman with Hollywood dreams. She arrived in Southern California with aspirations of becoming an actress, a common pilgrimage for countless hopefuls in the golden age of cinema. Her charm and beauty were undeniable, features that could have easily led her to the silver screen. But behind the glamour and the pursuit of fame, there was a vulnerability, a life lived on the fringes of the glitz and the grit that defined Los Angeles. She was an enigma even before her tragic end, a story of aspiration that would ultimately become a cautionary tale. On January 15, 1947, the city's grim reality became undeniable. 2 days after she was last seen, horticulturist Robert Manley discovered her body, severed at the waist, in a vacant lot on Norton Avenue in the Leimert Park neighborhood. The corpse was drained of blood and had been cut in half, a diabolical act of dismemberment. The killer had meticulously cleaned the body, leaving no trace of struggle. This wasn't a crime of passion, it was deliberate, calculated, and horrifyingly artistic in its execution. The location itself, a desolate stretch of undeveloped land, added to the chilling tableau. It was a place where innocence was brutally extinguished. The sensational nature of the crime, coupled with Short's Hollywood aspirations, quickly propelled the case into the national spotlight. Newspaper headlines screamed about the Black Dahlia killer, a moniker reportedly coined by the newspapers themselves, allegedly inspired by the popular film The Blue Dahlia. This nickname, while gripping, added a layer of macabre Hollywood allure to the tragedy, transforming Elizabeth Short from a victim into a dark icon. The media's frenzy, while bringing attention to the case, often blurred the lines between fact and fiction, fueling public speculation and fear with every lurid detail that was reported or imagined. The Los Angeles Police Department was under immense pressure to solve this shocking crime. Detectives William H. Ammons and Finis R. Brown, along with many others, pored over countless leads and interviewed hundreds of individuals. The investigation was monumental, hampered by the lack of forensic technology typical of the era and the sheer volume of false confessions and dead ends that flooded the precinct. The city, so accustomed to the glamour of Hollywood, was now gripped by a pervasive sense of unease, as the monster lurking in its shadows remained elusive, leaving law enforcement grappling with an unprecedented challenge. The intense media coverage and public outcry led to an astonishing number of people confessing to the crime, overwhelming the LAPD with false leads. From boastful drifters to disturbed individuals eager for attention, the confessions painted a chaotic picture. Each confession had to be meticulously investigated, consuming precious resources and time, yet none held up under scrutiny. Suspects ranged from physicians and Hollywood figures to ordinary citizens. The sheer volume of these claims underscored how deeply the case had affected the public psyche. But it also served to obscure the truth, creating a labyrinth of misinformation. Among the many individuals who fell under suspicion, Dr. George Hodel stood out. A prominent physician with alleged ties to Los Angeles' underworld and a reputation for strange behavior, Hodel had a preliminary hearing for his daughter's murder, which his defense argued was eerily similar to the Dahlia case's mutilations. Another figure, Walter P. Inn, a former acquaintance of Short during her time in San Diego, was also investigated. The complexity of these investigations highlights how, even with potential connections, concrete evidence remained elusive, leaving the true perpetrator free to roam. Adding another layer of chilling notoriety to the case were the communications purportedly sent by the killer. A newspaper received a package containing Elizabeth Short's personal belongings, including her driver's license and a diary, along with a note written on a paper shopping bag. Some accounts also mention handwritten letters with a distinctive script, taunting the police and the public. These messages, often riddled with riddles and threats, seem to revel in the notoriety, solidifying the killer's presence in the public imagination as a master manipulator playing a deadly game with law enforcement. The investigation dragged on for years, officially becoming cold in 1950. Detectives meticulously pursued every avenue, analyzed every clue, and interviewed countless individuals. But the killer remained one step ahead. The sheer complexity of the case, combined with the passage of time and the loss of potential evidence, gradually wore down the resolve of the investigators. Despite numerous revivals and renewed interest over the decades, the case has never been officially solved, leaving a permanent scar on the history of Los Angeles and the true crime genre. Investigators and later criminal profilers have grappled with understanding the psychology behind such a heinous act. The killer was likely someone highly intelligent, meticulously organized, and possessing a profound detachment from humanity. The meticulous dismemberment and the deliberate presentation of the body suggest a desire for notoriety, a warped sense of artistry, and a deep-seated rage or psychosis. This individual likely harbored a complex set of motivations, possibly rooted in personal trauma, obsession, or a profound sense of power. Their ability to evade capture for so long points to cunning and a careful avoidance of leaving any definitive forensic traces. Decades later, the Black Dahlia case remains a persistent fixture in American true crime folklore. It has permeated popular culture, inspiring countless books, films, and documentaries, each attempting to unravel the mystery. The story has evolved into an urban legend, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the veneer of glamour. The unsolved nature of the crime allows for endless speculation, fueling theories and obsessions, ensuring that Elizabeth Short's tragic story continues to capture the public's imagination, perpetually haunting the City of Angels. Many experts have dedicated years to dissecting the Black Dahlia case. Historians and authors endlessly re-examine the evidence, poring over police reports and witness testimonies, hoping to find a new angle or a forgotten clue that might finally break the case. Retired detectives often speak of the lingering frustration, the case that got away, a puzzle with too many missing pieces. It was the one case that haunted us all, one former investigator might recall. You never truly close the book entirely on something like this. Their continued fascination showcases the enduring power of the mystery.
The enduring mystery of the Black Dahlia case lies not just in the brutality of the crime, but in the profound unanswered questions it leaves behind. Who was the killer? What was their motive? And why did they choose Elizabeth Short? These questions have lingered for over 75 years, a testament to the meticulous nature of the perpetrator and the limitations of early 20th century investigative techniques. The absence of definitive answers allows the legend to persist, a chilling narrative woven into the fabric of Hollywood history, forever marking it with an unsolved horror. The Black Dahlia. The name itself evokes a chilling sense of dread, a story of ambition turned to ashes, and a killer who vanished into the shadows of Hollywood's golden age. Elizabeth Short's brutal end remains one of America's most infamous unsolved mysteries, a stark reminder that behind the glittering facade of Tinseltown, darkness can and does lurk. The questions persist, echoing through the canyons of Los Angeles, a testament to the city's darkest, most enduring unsolved horror. The truth, like Elizabeth Short herself, may be forever lost to time.
Her scream echoes forever unanswered in Hollywood's dark heart.